Then after blue, aren't you going to do purple? Or after blue, are you going to do purple?
Wouldn't that be, wouldn't that be cool if you did an eyeball inside of lips?
What, Mom? What,
An
Mom?
eyeball inside of lips.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to steal your idea.
Do it. Happy Saturday, friends. Out here again, getting my steps in, my water, and my 10 pages. That's the book I'm reading. This is, I think, the third time reading it. I get something new every single time, and it's just a really good book. Opens your mind, opens your eyes to thinking big. Anyway, it's a weekend. I have today and tomorrow off, which is amazing. I love having the weekends off. I also am appreciative of my boss and him allowing me to pick my hours, which is super cool because not every place lets you do that, but my place does because they're amazing people to work for. We're all out here getting some sunshine. Grace has her best friend over. They're doing a chalk art competition, which I'm gonna ask you guys to vote. So I'll put a picture, each of their thingies in a slide, and then you guys can vote on which one is your favorite. You don't have to vote on which one's the best or anything like that, because I know some people have a hard time doing that because they're afraid of hurting people's feelings, blah, blah, blah. So you can just pick your favorite, okay? Anyway, I would ask you to do that just because they're really into it right now and they really want to see the results. So that'll be a couple slides over probably. So when I got my first pregnancy, when I got pregnant with Grace, I was a full-time, I worked full-time at a bank or a credit union back in Wyoming. And I worked full-time, sometimes even overtime, Monday through Friday, on my feet all day long until the day before. So I worked till Thursday. I had Grace on a Friday. I worked every single day, pregnant, big belly, everything, on my feet the whole time. And I was planning on just taking like I don't remember what they were going to give me, like 4 to 6 weeks of maternity leave. I was just going to do that and then go back to work. But once it started getting closer and closer to my due date and me having her, I was having second thoughts about ever going back to work. But then immediately after I gave birth to Grace, I just knew there was no way that I could or even wanted to go back to work outside of the home. Like, I just looked at her and I just knew, like, this is my job. This is the most important thing ever that I will ever do in my entire life. This is be a mom and be a full-time mom to my children, to her or whatever. And so I was a full-time mom, stay-at-home mom or whatever, until I'm trying to remember, it was 2023. Is that like 8 years outside of like a corporate setting? I was really blessed with when Gideon was, I believe he was like 6 or 8 months old, when I had the opportunity to, this was back in Wyoming. My mom knew a gal that worked, she had her own warranty administrative business, and she worked for the Honda Corporation. And anyway, she hired me on, and I was able to work from home with my computer doing data entry. And then I worked up to being in charge of like 3 different Honda dealerships myself or whatever. And that was super time consuming and super stressful. Even though I was at home, I like never clocked out. I was constantly working. So like June of 2022, that's when I gave my notice to my at-home job, my warranty administrative job. And I was just like, I just wanted to be a full-on mom, like. And so then we got a little tight, super tight with finances, and so then I got a couple part-time jobs here and there that worked around the kids' school schedule and Dakota's work schedule. And I did that, like a handful of jobs. I think I had like 3 or 4 different ones throughout the summer of like 2023. And then, like I said, June of 2024, I stopped that and I decided to be full-time mom again and try that out, to test our finances again. I have to say that ever since then, we've been fine. We've been just fine. We've had just enough. We've been taken care of. We've had all of our needs taken care of, but it's not good enough, okay? And I know you guys have probably heard the phrase before. Good enough is not good enough. And we strive for excellence. We want better. We want the best. We want the most out of life. And so things needed to change. And so, like I said yesterday, if you want change, you have to change. And so I went on the search again, kind of like mildly searching for another part-time job. And it actually kind of just landed in my lap, which is really cool because the company is amazing, has pretty high standards, which that's what we strive for, is high standards, because I don't want to work for a company that doesn't give a shit about itself or employees, obviously. So blessed with this opportunity, and it's awesome that I got to pick my own hours. I literally told them when I could work, and he's like, hey, okay, let's do this. And so the only thing is I said that I would work 6 p.m. to midnight Monday through Friday, and so that's what I'm doing, which is fine because Dakota's home with the kids. You know, he gets to do like homework stuff and like other things with the kids during the evening. I get home at midnight, and which is super cool because I usually have a really hard time falling asleep anyways at night. And then I turn back around. So I have like, you know, I get home midnight, take a shower, take a couple hour nap, and then I turn around, get right back up, 4 o'clock, go to the gym. And then I come home for Dakota to be able to go to work, take a little lay back down with the kids for a couple hours, and then we start our day, school. So that entire blah, blah, blah of all those past slides was basically, it's kind of like 75 Hard. If you've ever done the 75 Hard program, or the Live Hard program, it basically shows you have more time. You have more in the tank. You have way more than you think you do. You have more time, you have more effort, you can do more things. You're an actual superhuman, and that's what that program shows you. And so like I'm on phase 2 right now, and I've done the entire Live Hard program before, and I've done just the 75 Hard program. I think this is going to be my I think I've completed 4 75 Hards. Anyway, so having this job edition in the evening is just another thing that's like shows me that, yeah, I do have time to help elevate our lives and help contribute, help my husband take some of the financial burdens and stuff like that. So if you don't think you can, think again, because you can. Whatever you want, you can have, as long as you're willing to put in the effort and the work to get there, and keep a positive attitude and know that you can. So if you think you can't, you're right. Know you can, and do it.
Does it have an R? You already have that. No, I didn't. What? Does it have a Y?
Why are you asking letters?
Do you ever remember?
Yep.
What
Good job. Whatever. Oh. Good job. You look so cool. You're so cool right now. Alright, whenever you're ready. See, that's super smooth.
Yeah, Daddy.
Remember that one park we went to that was by like this petting zoo? Where like had these rock things you could climb like that, but they were a lot bigger. Oh. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday. I'm having a better one because Dakota's home. Oh. Isn't it crazy? Maybe you can't relate, but it's amazing how much I rely on Dakota for my mental stability. Oh my gosh, look at this. That is shining. I actually have several of them, but they don't show up very much. But look. It was like Christmas lights on my head. Anyways, so Coda's home. I'm so happy. He took about 3/4, if not 99% of the mental load off me as soon as he just came home. And I'm just like, I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. I'm just kidding. I'm not all the way free. I didn't throw it all on him. But man, I depend a lot on him for... It's kind of unfair, actually. I'm just kidding. Really good couple. We're the best couple around, you know? Dream team, power couple. If you're not us, sucks to be you know what I'm saying? No, but seriously, it was rude. I was cut off by an alarm. I gotta go scoop the cat boxes. Give the cat... Oh my gosh, my watch did not record. Are you kidding me? My watch did not record 1.5 of my workouts. I just now noticed that. That's not cool. That's not even remotely cool. I like it when my watch lines up with my life, okay? Like, don't you just hate it when you're walking around and you're like cleaning house or something and you're like, oh, I do not have my watch on. Those steps did not count. Which they did, but they weren't being counted by an automatic counter. You know what I'm saying? What was I saying before that? I don't remember. Anyway, hope you're having a great Sunday. I need to go scoop the cat boop and give them their dinner. They'll be much happier with me when I do that. It smells like somebody's firing up the grill. I want a hot dog. Actually, I want a burger. I love cheeseburgers. I could live off of cheeseburgers for sure.
Yes. So you can feel it roundhouse too. Pivot, chamber, kick, rechamber, down. Yep. Boom. Okay, try doing 2. Make sure you get your hands up, fix your face.
Like this side.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, I almost got my face.
Good job, Chris. Okay.
Oof, the butt cheeks.
Self-defense 1.
No, I'm making summer crack.
It's summer crack.
I'm experimenting.
You
Don't.
Why are you making that right now?
What do you mean?
Yes, sir. Which one's in front right now? The right leg, right? Get in. Position. Okay, so anytime the right leg moves, we go. Man, you guys got a shit ton of pizza left, bro.
I know, right?
I figured that saltine cracker would probably balance out some of the sweetness of the chocolate and marshmallows, though.
Good. Can you flip it over? Yeah.
You just touch your nose, my food.
Well, at least it didn't blow my nose on your cracker.
Oh, gross. That was.
Happy Monday!
Happy Monday.
So far, successful day. I have all of my 75 hard, well, phase 2 tasks done, except for eating, and that's my favorite part. The kids are chasing the cats. I have this one cat. She's my oldest cat. Got her when I was pregnant with Grace. Her name is Vader, Darth Vader. She doesn't make very many appearances on my Instagram story because she's elusive. But, so she's like tiny, and the big boy cat tends to pick on her a lot. Like, he's relentless. And then now our new little Padme kitten, she thinks it's funny. And so now she picks on her. So we have 2 cats that pick on my baby cat, my Vader, who is going to be 11 in July. And so, like, she hides underneath the bed and, like, just stays there sometimes. Like, all the time. And it's so sad. Yeah, so she just lays there asleep under the bed because she doesn't want to be picked on by the big boy cat and now the little baby new kitten or whatever. So obviously sometimes she comes out because she uses a litter box and she eats food and stuff like that. And she'll hang out with us because she knows we'll protect her or whatever. But I'm just like, dang it, I just want her to be able to just walk around freely so that she's not being picked on by anybody.
Like, and the days when she doesn't come out, she's just in the bed for like all night.
Yeah, well, and her favorite spot is on top of my bed. I don't like it when she's under the bed because I just want her to have better quality of life,
That's
you know?
probably her second favorite spot.
Yeah, it's under the bed. Anyways, so I got all my phase 2 tasks done except for eating, and now I'm going to be folding clothes. See all them? And the kids are supposed to be working on school, but they're kind of chasing the cats, like I said. I said this a couple weeks ago, but it is like, I was going to say 10 times harder. I think it's 100 times harder to get these folks to focus on school when it's such nice weather outside. Like, we have already, like, I already did my outdoor workout, so we've been outside. We were already outside for at least an hour. And I'll show you a couple of slides of what they were up to.
No, he's dead. Yep, he's just on me now.
Please be careful with your screwdriver around your sister.
Hey guys, look! I have a hand on my finger. Ow, that really hurt. Really?
You literally just tore apart your toy. No, don't do there.
Here, can I try? I'll try to rip off this. Try to get through his butthole. Oh. Off. Ow.
Okay.
Yep, don't. Rip that this from that squishy guy.
Okay. Anyways, so they've been outside. They got their morning sunshine. They got that, you know, nice little exposure to vitamin D. But I tell you what, still even, it's just like, guys, focus on school. Like, guess what? You're not going to get done with school and have a summer break until you get done with school. Actually go through the work of getting it done. So we're still working on that. Like, if they would have been 100%, and obviously I take the blame too because I'm the teacher and I take account of my actions, but I love the sunshine too. If we would have been 100% focused, we probably would have been done with school by now. So we would have been on summer break. This is Gideon. He's growing out his hair.
Yeah.
Isn't it beautiful? He wants to be like Fabio. And he wants to be like, I can't believe it's not butter. Say that.
I can't believe it's not butter.
No, kind of flip your hair.
I can't
Like, no,
believe it's not
flip it with your
butter.
hand. Like, get it out of your face. Like,
I can't believe it's not butter.
You have to get it out of your hair. Like, throw it behind your shoulder. Like,
I can't believe it's not butter.
oh my gosh, too far, too far. Oh yeah, there's that little baby. Her-
I got you sticking her hand out.
she likes to pick on my 11-year-old Vader. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go because you probably have better things to do than
Bye.
watch us talk
Love
about
you.
cats and laundry and school and awesomeness and long hair and stuff like that. Peace. I had a hard time ignoring, and I've actually, I pay attention to it a lot, but I just decided to point it out to you guys because I like stating the obvious. I also like calling myself out on stuff, so I just wanted to let you know that these little, we got these wrinkles up here, and then I got like these wrinkles, like these thingies. I'm making a point, okay? You got these or whatever, like I know that they're like common with like birthdays, you know what I'm saying? But they've been so amplified the last couple years after losing weight. That's one of the things that comes with losing a bunch of weight. So like I had like a nice round pudgy face that matched my nice round pudgy belly. Well, it all went away, and what remained was loose skin. Okay, so, and drinking my collagen, okay, in my coffee, tighten that stuff up. Hey guys, getting that sunshine, super important. Soup's important, you know what I'm saying? Especially that early morning, mid-morning, morning sun, and evening sun. Those are the bestest in the world. You should go out, even if it's for just a little $5, you know what I'm saying? You know, even if you're at work, you know, take a little smoke break. Go stand in the sunshine. Go. It feels good. Don't fall asleep though. That's definitely something that would be easy to do, especially right now. Just sunshine gives me life by making me fall asleep. No, I'm just kidding. But sunshine's super good. We got Grace out here. She's reading in the sunshine. Got the other two out here playing in the sunshine. Really cool thing at my new job. Last night was my 3rd day on the job, and today will be my 4th. Anyway, the 2nd day on the job, my supervisor, boss lady person, she said that she wanted me to become the pie queen. So excuse me, I had a burp coming. I knew it was coming. Anyway, the pie queen. And so that's all I did last night was make little pies. I ended up making 288 little pies and 2 full trays of like strudel. There was an apple strudel and then there was a cherry strudel. Dude, smells so good. Looks so good. Dang beans. I got into the right work environment. I mean, maybe not for phase 2, but soon. It's really neat too because I do like cooking and baking or whatever, and I don't really have much experience other than like what I grew up doing. Like, I don't have any professional experience, I should say, with booking. With booking. That's cooking and baking put together. So it's kind of cool to get into like a professional atmosphere where they have all the tools and gadgets and ingredients to make things that are super delicious. And it's also cool because like I like experimenting in the kitchen, and most of the time they turn out. Most of the time I can't remember what I did to duplicate it, but super fun. And also cool because both my daughters, especially Angie, have shown interest in wanting to become like a chef or a baker when she grows up. So it's pretty cool because I'll be able to show her some stuff, a little bit more different things for her to do, and maybe she'll work with me. Anyway, out here getting my steps in my outdoor workout, as it were. And I've got about 15-20 more minutes until we go back in and do some school. I find it very important to let the kids have some sunshine breaks, especially now that the weather is way better, because that's one advantage that we have being a homeschool family, is we can stop whenever we want and go outside and get some sunshine and release energy and gather more energy from the sun, you know what I'm saying? So I love taking advantage of that certain stuff, that type of stuff, as we homeschool. So super excited for us to conclude this school year, which is gonna be super soon.
Look at Skywalker. If you were to shape shift into a cat,
What are you doing? She is done with that.
No, don't get off of her. She's so cute.
This is so funny.